Yes and yes. Obviously, Justin Trudeau violated Section 121 of the Criminal Code when he accepted a $250,000 vacation from someone who had asked for him to give a $10 million government grant. The RCMP's own documents revealed that there were grounds to believe that fraud had happened.
Something explosive is unfolding in the heart of our nation's capital, a political earthquake that could shake the very foundation of trust between the government, the justice system, and every Canadian who believes in accountability. Tonight, Opposition leader Pierre Poilievre has dropped what might be his most shocking accusation yet, claiming that the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, Canada's most trusted law enforcement institution, covered up criminal activity linked to former Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. That's right, Poilievre says Trudeau's scandals weren't just political slip-ups, they were potential crimes. Crimes that should have led to criminal charges, but somehow didn't. And the reason, he claims, is a disturbing one, that the RCMP's leadership protected Trudeau to save the government from collapse. Now, let's be clear, these allegations are massive. They go right to the top of Canada's power structure. And if there's even a shred of truth to them, it could trigger one of the biggest political crises this country has seen in decades. Pierre Poilievre didn't hold back. In a fiery press conference on Parliament Hill, he accused the RCMP of turning a blind eye to criminal wrongdoing not once, but multiple times during Trudeau's tenure. He cited two scandals that most Canadians thought were over and done with: the SNC-Lavalin affair and Trudeau's private vacation on the Aga Khan's island. Both were ruled breaches of ethics. Both embarrassed the Trudeau government. But neither resulted in criminal charges. And according to Poilievre, that's no coincidence. If the RCMP had done its job, Poilievre said, Justin Trudeau would have been criminally charged years ago. The system was rigged to protect him. He accused former RCMP Commissioner Brenda Lucki of bowing to political pressure, saying she served Trudeau's interests, not the law. But then came the real shocker. Poilievre claimed that confidential RCMP memos, which he says were leaked to him by an insider, prove that senior Mounties considered laying charges against Trudeau in both scandals, but were told from above to stand down. If that's true, it would mean one thing, that Canada's most powerful police force may have been politically compromised. Now, officially, there's no evidence those memos exist. The RCMP has denied any such orders were given. But behind the scenes in Ottawa, whispers are spreading fast about internal divisions, secret meetings, and a power struggle between the police and politicians that's far from over. Poilievre's team says they'll demand a full parliamentary inquiry, with subpoena power, to force the RCMP to release every document related to the Trudeau investigations. And they're not stopping there. Sources close to the Conservative leader claim he's preparing to table a motion calling for a special prosecutor, someone independent of government, to reopen the cases Trudeau was never charged in. This move, if successful, could blow open years of hidden files and testimony. So what exactly are we talking about here? Let's rewind. The SNC-Lavalin affair. In 2019, Trudeau's office was caught pressuring Attorney General Jody Wilson-Raybould to intervene in a criminal prosecution against the Montreal-based engineering giant. Trudeau said he was just trying to save jobs. But the Ethics Commissioner ruled otherwise, saying Trudeau violated the Conflict of Interest Act. It was a scandal that rocked Ottawa and nearly cost Trudeau his job. Now, according to Poilievre's allegations, RCMP investigators at the time did consider whether the pressure campaign amounted to obstruction of justice, but the file mysteriously went cold. No charges. No transparency. Just silence. The second scandal? Trudeau's luxury vacation on the private island of the Aga Khan, a billionaire spiritual leader whose foundation receives Canadian government funding. The trip was ruled an ethics breach. But once again, no criminal case. According to Poilievre, both events follow the same pattern. Ethics violations acknowledged, but no criminal accountability. He says that's not coincidence, it's protection. As his accusations spread, the response from Trudeau's allies was swift and furious. Liberal MPs accused Poilievre of reckless conspiracy-mongering and eroding public faith in Canadian institutions. The RCMP's current commissioner, Mike Deheme, came out swinging too. In a rare public statement, he said, "The RCMP does not take political orders. Period." He invited Poilievre to meet face-to-face and present evidence of the alleged interference. But the tension didn't stop there. Late last night, anonymous RCMP sources reportedly told the National Post that senior brass were furious about Poilievre's comments, but some junior officers privately agreed that investigations during Trudeau's era were handled differently. Handled differently? What does that mean? That's the question haunting Ottawa tonight. And it's not just about Trudeau anymore. This has become a test of something bigger, whether Canadians can still trust the institutions that are supposed to protect them. Because if there was interference, if the RCMP ever did bend under political pressure, then it's not just about one Prime Minister. It's about the rule of law itself. Even more alarming, insiders in Parliament claim a confidential security report circulating among MPs warns of deep concern about coordination between senior police officials and the Prime Minister's office during key decision-making periods between 2018 and 2021. The government denies such a report exists, but the rumors are spreading fast. In the meantime, Poilievre is seizing the moment. He says he's ready to launch a war on corruption if elected, promising to strip political influence out of law enforcement entirely. His message to voters is simple but powerful. If you break the law in Canada, you should face justice, whether you're a truck driver, a banker, or a prime minister. And Canadians are listening. His poll numbers are rising again, boosted by growing frustration over scandals, ethics breaches, and what many see as a double standard for those in power. So, where does that leave us today? We have a Conservative leader accusing the RCMP of corruption, a police force denying it, a government furious over the accusations, and a public left wondering who's telling the truth. It's a dangerous game because trust, once broken, is hard to rebuild. Could the Mounties have quietly buried a criminal case against a sitting Prime Minister? Or is this a calculated move by Poilievre to ignite outrage ahead of an election year? No one knows for sure. But one thing's clear, the story is far from over. As one senior Conservative source told reporters late Friday night, "We've only seen the tip of the iceberg." And if that's true, the days ahead could reveal a scandal that changes Canadian politics forever. Stay tuned, Canada. Because this isn't just another political fight. This is about whether justice in this country truly stands above power or bends beneath it. And as new leaks, documents, and denials continue to emerge, one question will echo louder than ever. Did the RCMP protect Justin Trudeau, or are Canadians being told a story that's only half true? Whatever the answer, it's coming. And when it does, it could shake Ottawa to its core.